Hello, welcome to the Ivy's Grove, and I'm Kelly, and today I'm doing a short, episode, and I'm gonna share to you some of the podcasts on witchcraft that I like to listen to, and these are my. There's a lot in it, but there's 5 that I really like. And so the first one I will start out with is called Cat's Tea and Witchcraft. The host is Fawna. She has some interesting podcast episodes. Examples, she does the history of incense and uses, clothing and spirituality and religion. I just listened to that one. That one was really good. Incorporating local plants to your craft, the difference between rituals and spells, losing your spark, the power of sound. And her episodes last under 30 minutes. She has interviewed and have guests the woman from Witch Wednesday. She's had her a few times. And J. Allen Cross she has had as a guest, as well as Marshell from the Witch of Southern Light. And those are the ones I've enjoyed I've enjoyed really well. The next one is The Middle-Aged Witch, hosted by Eli Rowe. She has talked about birth charts, spellcasting, Gaudium magic, deity magic, retrogrades, and forging, and of course, setting up your altars, different types of altars. And the next one is Folkcraft. Hosted by Temperance, Alden and Aaron Oberon. They talk about folk magic from herbs, devils, and folk magic, garbage magic. That one was interesting. Flying ointments, bioregional animism, how hexing is a good thing, and her episodes last anywhere between 35 minutes to 45 minutes. There's something good itch here underneath my eye. The next one, number 4, there really is no ranking or anything like that, just going, yeah, is Southern Bramble, a podcast of crooked ways, hosted by Austin and Marshell. They talk about witchcraft as the crooked path. They have interviewed Alden, Kobe Michael, Nicholas Pearson, Gemma Gary, and the newest episode is by Albert Bajorn, who talks about Islamic magic. Always have a great time listening to them. And then the other one, the last one, last but not least, I just found this podcast roughly about 2-3 weeks ago. So I've only listened to a couple, but I already like them. It's called Witchin Bitchin, the podcast. And it's hosted by Vicki and Darryn, who are from Australia. And they talk anything from altars, dark deities, as well as interviews with other witches, spiritualists, and authors in their native land of Australia. And once in a while, they do interviews with fellow witches from different countries. So far, I've seen a couple from the U.S., which is Christopher Penzak, Temperance Alden, Laura Tempest Sackcroft, as well as Fiona Horn and Stacey DeMarco, as well as other Australian witches. I enjoy so much of the dynamic between Vicki and Darryn, and I can tell they both have such a great time making their podcast. And that's pretty much it for this one. The next one coming up on Thursday, I'm going to be talking about different a couple of crystals that has to do with abundance and prosperity, but ones you haven't heard of yet. So that's going to be coming up on Thursday. So until then, I hope you enjoy this little episode of my favorite podcast. If you've heard some of these, Let me know. If you haven't, go check them out. And yeah, if you listen to any other podcasts, let me know. Like I said, these are not the only 5. I've listened to a couple others, but these are the 5 that I really, really like. I really enjoy. And so yeah, all right. Have a good night. Blessings.